The old saying is you don't fix something until you realize it's broken. And with the human body, we don't usually take care of it until we're in pain of some kind. That goes mentally, spiritually, and physically. It's not until we hit this level of pain that we hear the message of the body or the mind or the spirit. So today I want to kind of talk about how to deal with pain without painkillers or making those the last resort. And I certainly know there's some great pain out there, and some people are really having some tough times. But what happens is two things. One, you look at pain as your enemy, not the messenger. And as an enemy, you go to war with it. You fight it. You curse it. You ask God to get rid of it. It's it's a focus of all your mind and all your attention trying to kill this pain off. It's a wrestling match you can't win. The more you fight it, the more it resists, the more it persists. And so I know it's counterintuitive, but when you have pain and you don't look at it as your enemy, but you embrace it, you recognize it as a messenger. There's something there, there's a gift, there's something coming. Why are you having the pain? What is it that you're supposed to learn from this? What's the gift? Sometimes the pain is so great we can't get into that dialogue. I understand that. But I also understand that if you keep fighting pain, you keep pushing pain, it pushes back. You're not going to get rid of it by focusing all your energy at war with it. And as counterintuitive as this is, it's only when you recognize your pain, accept it as a friend, love it, appreciate it, look for the gifts it brings, and be at peace with it, that you'll begin to find the pain lessening, fading. It's not at the forefront of your thoughts. I say that from experience. This is not theoretical, but it's real. And when I say a messenger, pain is a messenger, I mean that because unfortunately, most people don't take care of their bodies until it's complaining, until it's giving you a message. Pain is an indicator something's wrong. What people ignore is when you have mental and emotional pain, there's something wrong. And when you have spiritual pain, the greatest pain of all, it's time to wake up. There's something you need to look at and fix. What I discovered working with people with pain is those people with some of the greatest pains are those people that tend to hang on to anger, unforgiveness for others and things that happened to their life. They hang on to yesterday and the past, and they keep reliving painful things in their lives. But it's an anger thing, and it could be an anger against yourself for decisions and things you did in your own life, how you treated your spouse or your children, how your parents treated you, how life treated you, a thousand things. But pain has an origin. And it's when we stop to look at the origin of the pain and not just at the physical level. It's not always about what you eat, it's what's eating you. So when I'm dealing with people on an individual basis, I'm trying to get them to confront the pain of cancer in their body and the cancer itself. I let the divine and nature and their higher self dictate what is healed, what's not healed. But I always assert that pain is going to come in your life, but you don't have to suffer from it. And you can change the level and the focus of pain. Because there's some people go, when you go to the doctor, they got this scale from one to 10, what's your pain level? And I don't know how to answer that because I'm in pain all the time, but it's like, for me, it's a one, it's a two. And for somebody else, it's going to be a 10 or a 20 on the scale. So it's all a mindset. But pain is like getting on an elevator. If you get on an elevator and they're playing that music, Barry Manilow's playing in the background. Uh, and if you're thinking about it, you start singing in your head, and the next thing, it's 2 hours later, and you still got Barry Manilow playing in your head from the elevator. Elevator music goes on forever. That's like pain. You got to be like the guy gets on the elevator and he's oblivious to that. It's just background noise. And pain is just that. It can become background noise. And if you're really good with surrendering to it and letting it be and actually loving your pain because it is an indicator something's wrong that you're going to work on and try to fix. So therefore, the messenger is your friend. And that's the way you have to view it. Don't fight it. Surrender to it. Love it. Appreciate it. You don't have to like it. I always tell people you got to love, but you don't have to like. So you don't have to like the pain, but love it. It serves a purpose. So when you go in and you're looking for a physical healing, a mental healing, or a spiritual healing, always realize that there's always a basis. There's always roots in the past on why you're having this issue in your life. Always. There's something there. Are you holding grudges? Are you holding hurts? Are you one of these people that everybody ganged up on you, did all kinds of, and you held back your anger and you never ruffled any feathers, but inside it ate you up? Well, eventually you pay a price. So if you want to heal, and I'm telling you, healing is a natural higher self function. Everyone is a self-healer. Everyone can heal themselves. It's not magic. It's real. So express your dialogue, your voice, your stories, everything you say about yourself. Express it in a positive manner. Don't complain. Don't say, why me? Don't hate the pain. Love the pain. Pain is your friend. Walk with inner peace, regardless of the pain. I have found that it gets shorter every time. You get pain and you get pain and it gets really great. But you know what? There hasn't been a time in my life that I have not overcome the pain, whether it's back pain, tooth pain, eye pain, pains from surgery. And I do not take pain meds. I don't take painkillers. I have surgeries. I have things happen to me, stitches, whatever. But when it's all over, I don't take any pain meds. I decided to be at peace with the process, and I have an understanding with that pain that it's going to be there to serve me till I don't need it anymore. And I found the pain does dissipate, it levels out, it goes away, it disappears. Anyway, there's something to think about. Don't hate your pain, love your pain, don't have to like your pain. If you like what I'm saying, you want to watch more of my videos, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and drop me a comment. God bless you, and love your pain.